We are doing our annual holiday baskets. We do this for Thanksgiving, we do it for the winter break, and we do it for the spring.
We're making boxes for people that don't have the opportunity basically to maybe go to the store all the time and get things like food or things like deodorant, toothbrushes.
We have a lot of families in need during this time, so we try to give them some food that will last not just for the holidays, but then beyond that as well. Last year we did a lot more perishable items, but that was when the school was shut down, so we were able to use refrigerators, things like that. But this year it's more non-perishable. We also do include gift cards that the staff has donated for grocery stores, Target, things like that. As you can see, we have our helpers. We have a lot of organizations that do help with this. NJHS, the athletics as well help. This is TAM, Teachers of America.
I personally like helping people. I think any type of job that I want to do is going to involve helping people, so this is right up my alley.
This is my favorite part of the job, by far, especially when I see the kids who want to help and you hardly have to ask them and they always pitch right in.
It's Christmas time, everyone wants to give back, everyone wants to help each other out, so I'm glad I can be a part of that.
It's kind of sad to think that people don't have the opportunity to get things like this, but then at the same time, it's nice that a place like St. Charles does this for other people. I know it makes me feel like I'm helping other people. I'm doing things that are good for other people.
As far as for the community, they're always extremely thankful when they come and pick it up or when we deliver them. It definitely helps them get over that hump in between, the holidays. Helping others out, it definitely makes it worth all the other hard work just to spread some holiday joy during the season.
Throughout the year, we here at General Smallwood, with the community's help, try to supply different kinds of food items to families that we have that have special needs. And Miss Tillotson came up with the idea of the breakfast boxes for Christmas, having breakfast items, things just to have during that holiday break and on the special Christmas morning. We requested that the staff bring in donations, and they were extremely generous. We had some things from the community also come in. That's how we managed to collect everything, and we've divided everything up so everybody's getting a little of everything.
At General Smallwood, we have a club called S3R, Savvy Sophisticated Sister Roses, and we decided that we wanted to bring joy to everybody, and we decorated boxes for families.
It was really fun. We were able to work with each other, and we laughed a lot, and we made jokes about the best rapping skills.
Everybody really helped each other. It was like kind of a partner activity, so we also had fun while we were also helping people.
I think that it just offers a little extra spirit and encouragement to families that are struggling at this point, and it's very fun to hand them out to people when they come to pick it up, and they're always very grateful for it. It's my favorite part of my job, honestly, is being able to give back to people who might have a little extra need, and just seeing those kids flourish, and we just enjoy doing that.
Being a kid, you can only do so much to help around, so knowing that I was able to help put a smile on another person's face who may not have smiled in a long time, it just really made me happy.
I think it is really making us come closer as a whole entire school, and I really think it's a joyful thing to put a smile on people's faces.
Welcome to Milton Summers Middle School. This is our annual Secret Santa program where we have staff members and community parents adopt a student in need for the holidays. Around Thanksgiving, we reach out to the parents that are in need to see if they need some holiday assistance, and we get a wish list of things that they may want for the holidays. So we look for clothing, needs and sizes, and then just some ideas for some fun items. And we send that wish list out to our staff members and our parents, and they sign up to adopt a student for Christmas. The response has been amazing. online sign-up Genius was filled up for all 35 students within 3 hours of sending it out. And all of our staff are so interested in helping out, and the parents are just so appreciative. We combine all the gifts that we get from our various donors and we place them all in a giant Santa sack. We do everything behind the scenes so the students don't know anything about it. It's really important to us that we allow the parents to give the gifts to their children on Christmas, because every parent deserves to give their child a gift for the holidays.
Here are the small ones on top.
It's this kind of a program. It's a lot of work. It's a lot of labor and hours of planning and organizing, but it is all worth it in the end to see the parents who truly appreciate the help during this time.
The most needed item in the homeless community is socks, but it's the least donated. At least 2 to 3 years, they had this sock drive. We've been running it for the last 5 weeks. We started somewhere around like November 2nd, and it ended on Friday. And today we're basically going to count it up, see how many socks we have to donate. You see the different boxes for the different grade levels. We're going to count them up. It's not for a prize, but it's basically just for bragging rights. We're going to donate them to Lifestyles in La Plata, and they distribute it to the homeless community throughout Southern Maryland.
You see the people living under bridges, and we don't know what's going on in anybody's life. And our kids, I'm glad at Westlake they have a place they can go if they need something too. But we have to reach beyond. We can't just be so selfish and it's all about me. So we have to reach outside of our community and show people, kindness, especially this time of year. It's the holiday season.
Looking at the number of socks that we have today in a 5-week span, I am really overjoyed at the amount of socks that we have collected today.
It's about giving. Be able to share with, be that good Samaritan, be that person that, somebody needs something, you can be that go-to person. People are in need. So we just try to be that light in somebody's darkness.
We don't realize how fortunate we are, and there is a large homeless community in Charles County. You see it more so this time of year when, the leaves have fallen off the trees. I'm happy to be a part of something that is giving back to our local community.
We're here at C. Paul Barnhart Elementary for our annual holiday bike giveaway, sponsored by the Brothers of the Omicron Delta chapter of the Phi Beta Sigma Fraternity Incorporated. The teachers and staff members nominate a student that they feel is deserving of a bike, that has gone out of their way to have good behavior, help another student that may be in need, or it could just be a student that needs a holiday pick-me-up.
This is the 9th year we've been doing this. The way we raise money is a lot of the brothers work in the corporate arena. So we get corporate sponsors like Walmart. We have the other Divine Nine, the other fraternities and sororities that we reach out to. They support us in this event. And we have brothers in the chapter just reach out to families and friends. Everybody is willing to go in their pockets and give a little money to make sure that these kids have a great and wonderful Christmas.
It's the best feeling in the world to see the smiling faces. Some of the kids are just like in shock and they're confused. They're like, what's going on?
When I came down here, I felt like I was in big trouble, but it was a big surprise for us. I love it.
Watching some of these kids who we know may not be able to have a decent Christmas or a good Christmas, it means the world to us. It brings joy to our heart to be able to come in and watch the smiles of these kids. That's the one you picked up.
Oh yeah, that's the one I wanted to do.
We live for brotherhood, scholarship, and service, and our main function of what we do is service, going out and support the communities that we are a part of, getting the fraternity name out there, making sure that we put a positive impact and a positive light on the way the fraternity conduct business.
Community means everything, really, and we're so blessed at Barnhart Elementary to have great community partners that help us not only during the holiday season, but year-round. It's just great to see the smiles on their faces.
There's nothing like giving back during this time of year. With the pandemic, you run across people who have lost their job or not able to feed their families as a result of no fault of their own.
It's a season of hardship for a lot of our families, and they appreciate all of the help.
Not only our staff is generous, but we have a group of supporters throughout the community. And if we have a need, we put out that need to them, and every single time it gets met. It's an astonishing thing to be part of, and we really are grateful to all the community.
It's about giving. Be that good Samaritan, Be that person that, somebody needs something, you can be that go-to person. So we just try to help out where we can.
It's nice to know that I could help, or we could help somebody who couldn't get this on their own, or they just needed a little more help.
I wouldn't say that I'm that in touch with my community, which is, I guess, why I like doing this.
We're fortunate enough, our children are fortunate enough to have homes. Most of them, have homes and socks and clothes, and we take little things for granted.
Family who has enough money for me and my other siblings. So I think it's really good that we could put smiles on other people's faces that probably doesn't have much as I do.
Nowadays, everyone is divided over a lot of different things. And so doing things like this brings people together, and that can create a better community.
It truly is heartwarming to see the response from our community to all come together and help our families that are in need.
This brings the most joy because it's our way of being able to give back to those who maybe are having a rough time or been less fortunate than we have.
It's a good feeling to be able to give back, but it's a better feeling to know that people won't go without during the holiday season.